When they do skin grafts for burn victims, they borrow from Joe's shaft. There's enough skin there to make a river raft.
Wow, Joe.
Did you just
Joe,
rhyme?
you use the skin from your hog?
Shaft and raft.
Graft.
And shaft, graft, and raft. Did you do a triple rhyme?
I didn't mean to wear these sweatpants, but there was a laundry mishap at the building.
What
It took you a while, but now you're catching my
It was a rough morning.
draft.
Because they had to shut the water off to fix leaks, and I had laundry in the washing machine, so it stopped mid-cycle. And so I had to pull soaking wet clothes out of the machine, and now they're just sitting in the hamper soaking wet.
Coincidentally, this is the same outfit Joe wears to strip clubs.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's my jack-off pants.
No underwear.
What's your local, what's the machine in your building charging?
$225 or $250 if you want extra, if you want the heavy cycle,
load?
which
Yeah.
I go heavy loads.
Yeah, you do. I bet you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe, when you were at a deli and you see like a big roll of salami,
Yeah, I've seen those.
does that
Sexy.
does it remind you of your cock?
Yeah, because it's thick and big and fat.
Do you refer to it as a salami? Like, come on, baby, suck on my salami.
No, but we should bring that back. I used to play hide the salami back in the day.
What's that? You hide your dong some? Can you explain?
Yeah,
Oh.
your dong hides in vaginas.
Do you
And then somebody has to go find it.
Oh, who finds it?
Usually me.
You find your own dong in a vag?
Yeah,
But don't you already know it's there?
Yeah, but then you pull it out and it's like, oh, there it is.
No.
Oh, wait, it's gone again.
have you ever pulled your pants down, and how many gasps have you ever experienced? Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that has happened.
What happened? Can
I
you
don't know.
explain
Yeah,
it?
just like that, kind of where like, oh, wow, or something like that.
You know, there's laundromats in LA that charge $650 for using their
load?
washer. Yeah.
No way. That's
What?
That doesn't seem like, that seems unreasonable.
It's crazy.
And people are going there.
I guess.
It's got to be one of those giant machines where you could do like 3 loads at once or something.
Yeah, it's for a 40-pound wash.
Well, yeah.
Do you have to check on your dong when you fly? Because like a bag over 50 pounds, you have to pay an extra
they
fee.
try to get me to check it, but I say it's got to come with. I got to keep an eye on this thing.
It might not be a checked issue, but I think a bigger fear you might have is that they're going to eventually start charging you for an extra seat
Yeah.
for your dong. You know how like with oversized people, a lot of people complain, and some people are self-conscious and they end up buying an extra seat. Do you imagine that one day you'll just have to buy a seat for your shaft?
Yeah, I hope. I mean, Southwest, they might try and do that someday. I could see.
Have you ever been, pre-coitus, and like, what's your kind of, before you pull down your pants, do you ask like, are you ready?
Oh, like a consent? Like you ask for consent?
Do you ask for
It's
consent?
like a warning.
A warning.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you want to give a warning.
Do you? So
what
you
you're
give
gonna get into? Yeah.
you give a warning of your shaft size, or you never surprise them?
Well, yeah, I do like that song. I just go, y'all ready for this? And then I do. Yeah.
Did you guys know this
And
is a
then they're
little
ready. Yeah.
This is a little movie factoid. The first scene in Star Wars New Hope when the big ship crosses it, like takes up the entire screen, and you're just, wow. That was George Lucas got that idea when he sucked off Joe.
Whoa.
Because the dong took up his whole field of vision.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, interesting. Is that on Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
Joe, what the people want to know, and I don't even have to look at the chat. They're asking about what's the vein situation on your shaft? Do we have large veins? Are there numerous?
There's at different times there's different veins, I feel like. But yeah, there's some vein action.
You have
for
different
sure.
veins?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's the main one, but yeah, I think there's
a main vein.
I think there's a posse of veins.
Yeah, what is that vein called?
To go along. I think they just call it the main vein.
Is that your new nickname, the main vein?
You're circumcised, right?
Yeah.
Did the doctor have to use a machete?
Yeah, it was more of a guillotine.
Ooh. You chopped your whole head off and still that big. When they chopped it off, it grew bigger? Is it like, like when you shave your hair and it grows in thicker?
It's the ventral vein.
Yes, I've heard that term.
What are the other veins called?
Ventral.
The dorsal vein.
How are your dorsal veins? Are they numerous?
Is that like these?
Yeah.
I think it's the top part of the dong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one's strong. Yeah.
No. You know, because they make dildos.
Yeah, those
vibrators don't have veins, but dildos have veins.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know if you can get extra
I've
thick.
never seen that. Somebody told me about it.
Yeah, someone brought up a good point. We never talk about your bag.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid bag. Yeah, I don't know.
Your nutsack? Did I tell you guys that the little baby, he had a huge sack?
Your son.
Did I say that? Did I tell you guys that on the last
Congrats.
episode?
Brand new.
Giant bag.
Really?
I don't know if
All sack?
I don't know if the nards are big, but even like when my mom saw him for the first time, she's all, that kid has a giant sack.
That happened to my cousin Lucas when he was born.
Yeah.
Huge nuts.
Yeah.
Oh no, Bradley. It happened to my cousin Bradley when he was born.
Yeah. Normal.
How are they
dong,
now?
But,
I think they came
Still
back
big
down to
sack
size.
now.
Yeah. It's some kind of like temporary swelling.
yeah, actually, I didn't cry on the first one's birth, but this one I cried when I saw
did?
the sack. Yeah.
That's awesome.
When you saw the sack?
Yeah. When I saw the sack, it's the first time I cried.
Because you were just so proud.
I was just like, how did that sack,
big sack come from
small dong, small sack here, and how did I produce even one of the two? It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it must come from your wife's side.
Yeah, I haven't seen her dad's sack, but could be.
Does he read as someone who's impressive?
Yeah, I mean, he could have. Yeah, he's one of those. He could.
Right.
One of those. He could.
It's in play.
Yeah, but my wife is half Asian too. But I don't know what the sack is.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know the sack. I don't know how Asian sacks are. You guys know how Asian sacks are?
Smooth.
Smooth? Yeah. It's smooth.
Nice. Is this the podcast?
Persian
Yeah,
sacks.
I think
Persian
we
sacks are
actually-
hairy generally.
I think that'll be the episode.
When do you guys play the song? You do that off script or off camera
What
or whatever?
song?
Yeah.
Like their intro song.
Oh,
Jake throws that in.
Yeah,
in the
it's
edit.
called a post. It's called editing, Joe.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of editing.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to do that.
You want to hear it now? Will that get you in the mood?
No, I just didn't want to. Yeah, I just didn't know if we started or not,
Oh, we've been cooking.
or if this is like pre-chatter. Like, hey, let's warm up. Let's get into it. Let's
Grease the wheels.
let's get everybody greased up.
Joe, do you feel like we're
greased.
focusing on you too much, or you're focusing on your Johnson?
I like being focused on
I
me.
bet you do.
You know, I'm here, so it's good. It's good to do it. Got my dirty sweatpants on.
Your stripper.
I don't know what's
sweatpants.
on them. There could be mustard. There could be other items.
Jizz?
Could be laundry detergent. It's not jizz. Anything but jizz. There could be other liquids.
Joe, what are your thoughts on the current events? Pick any of them. We want to know what you think. They want to know what you think.
Like the weather's really nice. If that's what you're talking about. I think
that.
the weather's great. Thank you for the nice bulge comment. Appreciate that. Bulges are good. It's good to have we need a good bulge in the world.
Is that a current event?
The Battle of the Bulge, that was about
That's not current.
different guys' bulges. It was crazy that they would fight over such a thing. But I could see.
Notice you got uncomfortable there and you went straight back to your cock. Is that what you normally do?
Yeah.
You get uncomfortable, you just shift the conversation back to your large penis.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
why not?
of everyone here, Joe,
Did you not know somebody's...
does who do you think cares more about the current events, you or Joe?
Oh, I thought you were saying who cares more about his cock.
Oh yeah, that's actually a better question. Who cares more about Joe's cock, Joe or you?
Well, the
Yeah,
reason I
I think-
asked about current
I think
events
Kevin
is because I
does.
would like to hear some a refreshing take on the current events.
Oh, that's fair.
But it doesn't.
But answer the question.
Oh, okay. Ask it
Who
again.
cares more about Joe's cock, Joe or you?
Ooh. Well, we would hope he cares more about his cock, but I think I put in more work on his cock than he has.
Yeah, I
to
think
be
he
honest.
has. Yeah, Kevin has put in the work.
There's
That's
more.
for sure.
I mean, if we're talking about more brain power spent on a penis, I think I've spent more brain power on Joe's penis than my own penis.
By how much?
Oh, by what do we measure it by? Brain power.
Time spent.
Time spent. Oh, probably 10x.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hockey stick
that kind of
growth.
brain power on
I don't think about my
one's dong is great.
I don't think about my member that much. Certainly not as much as Joe's member. I've never written a song about my member.
Do you think about Joe's penis every other day, every day?
Every day, multiple times a day.
Yeah, with all these songs, that would have to be daily thought, I would
can't-
think, on the...
Well, how
It
often
has to be in your. It's like in my. Can you understand? It's like in. It has to be in your consciousness,
You have to live it.
subconscious. It has to be in you.
Yes.
Okay.
To make great art, you have to
Yeah.
be inside
Yeah,
of
I
it.
mean, him and Amir, all the songs they've come up with, think of how many they didn't like. Like, there's a process to these songs.
Right, how many got thrown away like
Yeah.
tissue that picks up jizz?
Yeah.
Joe, how often do you think about Kevin thinking about your penis?
Ooh.
I haven't. I guess I should more, but I don't mind it. You
You don't
I
think
love the
about me
songs.
thinking about your penis?
I don't think about you thinking about it. No, I haven't really.
I was thinking about
I
you,
haven't thought of
thinking
that. But yeah, I guess.
But do you think about other people thinking about your penis?
No, I guess I don't. I maybe should. But at the same time, if people want to, whatever thoughts are going to come in people's head, I'm not going to control. So it's not going to worry me. If people want to think about it, they can, and I have no problems with it.
JT and Chad, what brain time energy are you spending on Joe's penis? Because I imagine it's not less than your own penises as well. I think it's more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 10x. What are you at?
10x.
10 times more.
10 times more than you think about your own shaft.
I'd say mine's around there. I just wonder about it, you know. I think I the way I wonder about God, I'd say it's equal to the way I wonder about Joe's.
You know what we
dick.
need to do? We need to go out to the desert or a cabin, and this is going to sound a little.
That was profound.
Thanks.
It's going to be a little.
Yeah, you kind of just
unusual.
steamrolled that.
Oh, sorry. I was
No,
getting
that was a
into
nice
your
thought.
vibe.
That was a
I was
nice
going to
thought.
say, we need to get out into nature. We need to get Joe just fully nude. Okay,
I don't
and
know
he
if
has to
I-
get hard. Listen to me. Heavy dose.
Okay.
Heavy dose of some golden teacher or something.
Some boners.
And then
Boom, boom.
it's just going to be right there. And then I feel like we're going to figure something out.
Yeah. So
What do you mean?
And
Figure
he has-
something out?
he has-
Draw it or?
No, you got to.
and he has to be hard the whole time.
Yeah, you're going to have to be hard the whole time.
I'm not gonna
Joe,
get
how-
hard in front of you guys.
Well, we're not going to dictate. We don't dictate that, right?
Yeah, and Joe, how long can you stay hard?
It's a good question. I mean, I could till the job gets done.
What if we got a gilf to fluff you?
Yeah. Oh, Joe likes gilfs.
I mean, gilfs now, is that what? Did I graduate to that?
No, I just
Well,
Joe,
I
what?
suppose
I just-
55, you could be a grandma. I'm into
no,
that, yeah.
because gilfs I think have more wisdom, and I think you want the wisdom of a gilf.
Joe, you like-
I do appreciate wisdom.
You like older women, don't you?
Yeah, I can. I mean, I guess more so when I was a little bit younger. But now at 42, it's like, how old are we talking? Because it's like
Well, how old
now we're almost.
how old are we talking?
Because in my
You tell us.
because I would say my late 20s, early 30s, I was like, oh yeah, 50-year-old sounds great. But now a 50-year-old's like almost my same generation.
Right, it's not as exotic because
Yeah.
it's just like
It's like almost those are my peers now.
Maybe like a 70-year-old.
Would you bang a 70-year-old, Joe? If she was fit?
Probably.
Yeah, there we go.
Or you could
Yeah,
get
I do like them fit.
Like Susan Sarandon?
I love.
oh yeah, she'd be a great fluffer for you, Joe.
I love them in the gym.
Yeah, Joe likes muscular women.
Yeah, and she's been complaining about being blacklisted from Hollywood, so this could be a good job you could give her.
Okay.
she's 79. Unbelievable.
79?
79?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh my God, Joe, could you imagine? Look at that.
79. Wow.
Look at those bombities.
Is that a current photo right there?
Yeah.
That's wild.
She's
Wow.
really 79? Damn.
I thought she
I
was...
guess that makes sense because if she was in like Bull Durham in what, 87? So that's about 40 years ago.
Yeah, wow. That's almost 40 years.
But she was a little older in that than I thought she was. I would have guessed she was like 32 in that. I guess she was a little bit older.
So my bachelor party is coming up in 2 months.
Oh.
Kevin, are you gonna jack off
88.
in the house?
In fact, I was going to bring this up in the group chat, but I'm not going to be imposing. But if there's a way I can get my own room, I would love. There's nothing better than because we're going to be having some fun, and there's nothing better at night since we don't have our own hotel rooms for me to just crank it. So if other people want to go in the rooms and share it together and bro out, I would love to jack off multiple times.
I think we're all fired up for the bachelor party. I don't think anyone's like looking to share a room. I think we're all hoping to get our own room.
Yeah, and I guess that'll just. It's your bachelor party. If I'm sharing a room with somebody else, I'm sharing a room with somebody else.
If you jacking off means that you'll have more fun, then I want that for you.
In fact, I think at my bachelor party, I had the master bedroom, and JT came and he slept on my bed. And he might have, I don't know if he did, but he took a bath in my master bath that I was going to jack off in. And I walked in and he was meditating in my like jacuzzi tub in my bath.
I know that this is a big.
So
this is a big like controversial thing.
I don't think it's controversial. I'm not upset with him about it, but I might
There's
have
other
to.
mitigating circumstances.
Wait, where was
too.
that? Was
In
I
Big Bear?
Big Bear.
Was I there?
No, you couldn't make
Oh
it.
yeah, I feel like. Oh yeah, I might have been out of town.
But
From the comedian side, it was like me and Ari, and then one other guy.
Yeah, Joe and Chad couldn't. You guys had like.
Who's the guy you played
babies.
softball with? He's a good guy. There was one other Doug Dixon.
Oh, Doug. Yeah.
Yeah, great guy.
Well, I think this bachelor party is not going to be comic heavy either, right? It's just me and a few others.
You guys, Strider. Yeah, I think those
That's
are all
the only
comics.
comics.
Yeah.
I'm non-committed at the moment.
No, I gathered that.
I want to be there.
No, I hear you.
I really would love to come. I just
just a little too fancy.
I just took I just got a promotion with that comes with a significant decrease in income.
Joe got passed. Everybody applaud Joe got passed at the comedy store.
It's a very rare situation to be in life.
I hear you, brother.
So I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to be broke soon or if I'm going to have I don't know. It's just I'm in a weird spot.
Well, he's
There's
coming.
no
he's coming
pressure.
to your wedding though, so that's the important.
Well, yeah,
thing.
I mean, I'll for sure be coming to your wedding.
Yeah, there's no pressure, Jack.
That's 100%.
I understand, but I think if you do come,
I would love to come because I love Scottsdale.
yeah, and we'd love to. And
It's such a good time with.
And Joe would be great in a circle jerk too.
MILFs.
I think.
I mean, he would.
Oh yeah, there are. Joe loves MILFs in Scottsdale. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that some guy exposed the members of the exclusive club? What's the club called, JT?
Bohemian Grove?
Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian
So
Grove.
some guy exposed a bunch of the members. Conan's on that list, and Alex Jones actually, he had a video where he basically exposed it.
Years
and
ago.
they're worshiping a god.
It says it's a campground.
Yeah, and it looks like an owl, but it's actually
it's in California.
Yeah, it looks like the Northern California redwoods.
2,200 names exposed. Who else is on that list? Do you see the list, Jake? I'm curious who's in Bohemian Grove. Do you guys think they're up to nefarious activities?
What do you mean? They just go out in the woods and
Yeah.
Daddy goes out in the woods?
Well, people think that it's the Illuminati.
Yeah, I think in the when Alex Jones went behind the scenes there, they were like standing in costume and mask, and there was like a burning effigy. So the vibes were a little bit hard to relate to.
Yeah, Conan,
Yeah,
Jimmy
there's the
Buffett,
famous photo.
Clint Eastwood?
Yeah,
Michael
that's
Bloomberg.
from like 20 years ago.
Clarence Thomas,
Interesting.
Henry Kissinger, Eric
know-
Schmidt.
Actually, one of our wealthy friends, is that a weird sentence?
No.
The guy hired us to do
Our
comedy
wealthy
for him.
friends.
And he's a good guy, and I'll ask him business stuff sometimes. If you're listening, what up, dog? His buddy, at his birthday that we performed at, his buddy was like, dude, I go to Bohemian Grove.
Oh, really?
And I was like, what's it like? Is it like, all the people who have their hands on the levers of power there? Like, is it creepy? He's like, dude, it's just like a really good hang.
Really?
Yeah, he made it seem like a complete
Yeah, Conan O'Brien.
non-factor in terms of like the world order. He was like, it's just rich people like getting
Yeah.
together and partying.
If you got invited, would you go?
Yeah, should I be funny or serious?
Uh,
That's always the
whatever your
issue
instincts
with
are.
those kind of topics.
Okay, I'll be funny. Yeah, I'd go. I want my hand on the wheel of power. I'd do better with it than the people in charge right now.
Okay, and what's the serious
a good
version
take.
of that?
No, I don't think I'd go. I just think it's just because then people will say, "Oh, you went to the thing and like you're cooked forever."
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
You guys need to come backpacking with me.
I do
That-
want to do
Yeah,
Yeah,
life
Kevin
changing.
does do that. That seems fun.
Oh,
Kevin,
yeah.
I do want to do
You gotta-
mushrooms with you still.
Oh,
we can
yeah.
do them in Scottsdale. I don't know if I want to do a hero's dose though.
I only do heroes doses.
Yeah, I've been hearing about
Allegedly,
the heroes.
allegedly, if I was gonna do it, I would do a heroes dose.
That-
I wouldn't.
that just
I wouldn't
means
do a
a lot.
microdose on it. Yeah.
Why do they call it a hero's dose? Do you like save people from burning buildings when you do it? Or
No,
something?
you're on the ground. Heroes dose, you don't move around that much.
How much? It's 5 grams.
Yeah, or just if you do,
5 grams.
I don't even think you need to do 5 grams to be considered a hero's dose. But
Do you get scared on a hero's dose?
the hero, I've never.
Or you take an eighth?
I would think once you get to the eight, I've actually heard like studies on there's a point where it doesn't get more potent. So there's only a certain amount that your body can sort of absorb and digest. So
Yeah.
if you do, but I was listening to this one podcast, they were doing it like scientifically on people to just see how their reactions were. And they were giving them 5 grams. But the conclusion was everybody either had a good trip or a bad trip. But then when they woke up in the morning, even the ones with the bad trip had positive
There's a cleansing
experience
quality to it.
about that. So,
Have
Yeah.
you ever had like spiritual experiences?
I wouldn't call anything spiritual. I haven't done ayahuasca or anything like that. So
Oh, I thought you can get that from
When
mushrooms.
you did Molly, it sounded like you came close to a spiritual experience. When you did it in Vegas that one time?
I wouldn't say Molly is a spiritual experience. I feel like it's more just like you're just happy and nice to people.
You are very nice when you're on drugs.
I'm a very
It's a good quality. Because
Yeah,
some people
it's
go the other way.
yeah, the other way.
Yeah, some people are like, oh, I don't want to party with this guy. But when you party, I'm like, whoa, yeah.
Yeah, people actually like me better. It's an interesting thing.
What did you think of this Colin Gray situation?
Who?
The Georgia dad whose son did a school shooting, and they just convicted the dad of manslaughter and murder.
Because he bought him the gun.
He bought him the gun, and there was warning signs, and he didn't take the gun away.
I saw some of his testimonies like, well, someone watching Call of Duty, and or he was playing Call of Duty, and then there's all, well, it's like a bonding experience where he wants to just get him a.
He wanted to get him off the
rifle
video
or
games, and he
whatever.
was like, oh, he'll relate to this.
It is interesting. I'm assuming they're going to appeal it. Didn't they get a conviction in like Michigan?
Yeah, this is the second time
The
it's
second
happened.
one?
They're clearly trying to like make an example of these people, right?
Did we discussed this the last podcast around?
We did?
No, we discussed legal stuff about manslaughter versus.
Oh yeah, with driving. Yeah,
and I think this is sort of like you're doing something. What was this guy? I don't know too much about this case. Was the son like? Did he knowingly have conditions like mental health issues?
he had like panic disorder and he had some antisocial behavior. But the dad, I mean, I don't know the details that well, but the dad was like, "Look, I didn't think he was gonna like.
Yeah,
I didn't know he had plans to go hurt people."
Did the dad buy him a gun?
Wait,
The
what
dad
was it?
bought
Go
him the
back up. What was
rifle.
he convicted of? Invol? Let's see. Convicted of second degree murder. He was convicted of both?
Yeah, the jury only deliberated for like 2 hours.
Okay.
There must have been some damning evidence in there, huh?
Yeah, I wonder. I think
of
it's,
his negligence.
if it's just like your son's weird and you get him a gun and it's for hunting, versus like you know that he's threatened to like kill people or do dangerous things and you get him the gun. I think that's sort of where the line is. I'm not too, especially something out of California. I'm not too. I don't have a very strong opinion on it because it's sort of this like gray area. But I think cases like this you would think they would be actually more difficult to prove.
Yeah, here, stay right here, Jake. They keep saying there was multiple signs, but at least the superficial news coverage doesn't get into what those were.
Yeah, and I don't know if I don't know what happened in the trial because where was this? Georgia?
Yep.
The culture's a lot different there, and it's not
The other one
unusual
was
for
in
people.
Michigan.
It's not unusual for people to have guns or get their kids guns. So I wonder what other evidence came in to get the jury to convict him so fast. You probably want to know what other evidence they had.
Do you think it'll slow down school shootings?
What this? I don't know.
'Cause that's the aim, right?
The deterrence effect on like parents getting their kids guns. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if there's deterrence. If you know your kid's like a weirdo, I don't know why you need to get him a gun.
Okay, do you guys want to hear the stuff?
Yeah, this is all very funny, so I think
Law enforcement had previously investigated the teenage son for making online threats to shoot up a school. And the dad bought him a rifle after that. And then the son had to
Wait, say that again. He made online threats to shoot up the school.
And then the dad bought him a gun afterwards.
So that's where we're saying like was it just he was a little weird or he had like specific like information. Hey, this kid has made death threats, and then you put the gun in his.
And then the son had a shrine to the Parkland school shooter.
And then they could show that the
dad bought
knew-
him a gun.
Yeah, but did they have evidence that the dad knew did he live with them?
shrine.
Or was it a secret
He had
shrine?
a shrine to the Parkland shooter.
That's what it says.
Did the kid get killed?
I think the kid went to jail as well.
Damn.
So that's probably what swayed the jury. Is if
You know what? When I first read about the case, I was like, this is crazy. You can't put him in jail for that. But after reading those details, I see where people are coming from.
Yeah, see, I only saw just a minute of his testimony, and he was talking about he was trying to put it on Call of Duty, I think, but he said he was making it more like a bonding experience where he was getting this gun for hunting, or at least that's what his defense was. So,
I think the dad is an idiot, but I don't know if that's gonna. I guess it'll make parents be more careful, but I don't know if that's really going to deter school shootings.
Nah.
Guys, this podcast is brought to you by the legends at Hims. We all know how tough it is to talk about your flow, especially if you're getting up there in age and your flow's starting to act funky and you're like, dude, where are you going? And it's like, dude, I'm out later. I was just around for the teenage years. And you're like, what the heck? That's where Hims comes in, because Hims makes it super easy to get hair loss products. You don't have to go into the dermo and say, what up, and be in a sterile office. You can just do it from the comfort of your own home, from your computer. To the legends at Hims. They got real doctors on there. They got you can get a range of prescription hair loss treatments. I'm talking chews, oral medication, serum, sprays. I like to use the Finasteride and minoxidil spray for right in here. Gets it nice and deep black, but you can also get the chews. You can also get the pills. What up? And they're doctor trusted ingredients like I said, finasteride, minoxidil can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. That fires me up. Think of Hims as your digital front door that gets you back to your old self with simple 100% online access to trusted treatments for real health concerns all in one place. For simple online access to personalized and affordable hair care for hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/go deep. That's hims.com/go deep for your free online visit. Hims.com/go deep Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Let's go.
Joe, you had an opportunity to introduce a current event. Do you want to think of a funnier one, or do you have a funny take on this?
Yeah, you could make it funny.
I don't know. I mean, 14 when it happened, 8th grade, I was just trying not to have wet dreams.
Some could say Joe's dad could be charged for loading his son with that cannon in his pants.
Yeah, I mean, I've been packing for years. Yeah, I haven't had any.
And you were trying not to have wet dreams?
Nobody's involuntary. I haven't.
It's true. Why not just have the wet dream? They're so great.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one.
No, it was too
You've
weird.
never finished in your sleep?
You never had, like, when you were like 14, you never woke up with a...
No, I wish. It sounds so good.
You never had? That's kind of like
I've
a
had very
rite of
few because I
passage
jack
through,
so much.
through
Maybe that
puberty.
was it.
When it does happen, it's
Is
killer.
it awesome?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, because in all my horny dreams, like, I never penetrate.
You don't finish.
I wake up right before I start to do the deed.
But I thought everybody, when they go through puberty, that happens. It's just like,
Wow.
it's like the jizz is like, hey, I've arrived.
Damn,
you
missed out.
That's
I know.
That's the big jizz
I'm really
reveal.
jealous. Is there like a lucid dreaming where you could like give yourself wet dreams?
Yeah, if anyone's going to
I
figure
think
that
if
out.
It's probably
it's you,
kind of
Papa.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's ChatGPT.
I think
get on that shit.
if you don't bust for extent, well, Joe would know. Joe, how long did you go without busting? Assuming you're not lying about it. You remember when you weren't busting because you thought it was
last
healthy?
year? Yeah, I did it for. Yeah, I was very clear-headed. I went about a month.
Oh, okay. I think
Yeah.
if you go over a month, they say God will jack you off at night. So you need
really?
you need to just not bust, and you will get busted.
Can I ask ChatGPT once?
Yeah, go.
How long do you need to retain your jizz?
When you're having a wet dream, you're not touching yourself, though, right? It's all just brain.
It's mental.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're not. Yeah, it
That's
just
so
comes
cool.
out. Yeah.
That's why they say God. That's why actually people started believing in God.
Okay.
Good.
Hey, ChatGPT.
Important. Binding moral
How
matrix.
can I give myself wet dreams?
It's not really something you can force on command.
Yeah.
Wet dreams or nocturnal emissions are natural and often happen spontaneously. If you're trying to encourage erotic dreams, you could try thinking about romantic or sensual thoughts before sleep or reading something that sets that mood. But honestly, it's just a natural bodily process, and not everyone experiences them regularly.
I already look at butthole a lot before I go to bed. And I do jack off, but maybe if I just don't jack off for a month, do you think that will lead to a nocturnal emission?
Abstaining for a while can sometimes increase the likelihood,
Yeah.
but it's still not guaranteed. Everyone's body reacts differently. The best approach is just to...
Well, thanks for
Yeah, I
nothing.
think you would have to abstain from whacking it for a while, and then it could. I would think it could for sure happen.
I wanted her to go, well, close your eyes right now, and then just start talking dirty to you.
Yeah, her.
And see if she can make you bust.
Yeah, if you went like 2 months without busting, and you're having a really lucid sex dream, I think it's gonna spill.
So unfortunately, the only way to get it is to not jack off
I think
for
the seed will spill.
several months.
Maybe I'll try that. No, I'll let you guys
Yeah.
know. I'll text you guys if it happens.
Yeah, that would,
Wait, so you and when you've had wet dreams, you're like doing the deed?
Yeah.
I mean, it happened when I was
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember
I was
this. I just remember it
13.
happened
yeah,
once.
it happened once
So
when I was
did-
going through puberty.
And like
Not
in your
a-
sleep, where you're like, oh.
And I think it almost happened once when I was awake. do you remember when like Skinamax and stuff, when you had cable, it was like you just switched through the channels, and then like Cinemax and Skinamax were just blurry. Like, so they were still on your TV screen,
Yeah.
but they were blurry. There was a way where you could change the channel, and then if you change it right at the right time, it would sort of stop on one channel and be more clear.
Yeah.
And I saw like half a titty and half like a sack once, and I almost busted.
Nice, half a sack.
It's a great time. I remember there was this comedian who he had this joke where he said, "Yeah, even in my dreams," he goes, "In my dreams, I was having sex and I was wearing a condom. That's deep-seated responsibility."
Yeah, that's my joke.
It's a great joke.
Yeah, it's a fun one. But yeah, no, I think
heard
it wakes
do
you
that
up.
at Malo.
Wow, you remember the place?
Yeah, you remember Malo?
What was that? A
remember
coffee
Malo.
shop
I think it was Ali Zisfine's show at Malo.
or some kind of like restaurant?
Yeah, it was a Mexican restaurant. I used to run a show there upstairs.
Wow,
In
Malo.
Silver Lake.
Yeah, I don't remember some of these places we used to go to, but there was a lot of them.
It's I think it's Malo. But I don't know did it close down?
I think it might have.
I think you just found it there.
It was a great little spot. And they had 2 rooms upstairs, and sometimes they'd be running a show in each room. So you'd walk over like 5 feet across the hall and you'd be like, who's got a better show?
I did some of my first shows there ever.
They ran some good ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, was that on Sunset?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could picture it now. Yeah, there was a showroom downstairs and upstairs.
Yeah, I did
Wow.
I did Tammy Joe Deeran's show there.
I just sat next to her on a plane.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Is she still booking shows?
No, she's working at like CAA now.
Really?
Yeah, we sat next to each other flying home from Aspen.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's random.
Chad, can we get back to your bachelor party? I
Yeah.
think this might be a good time
You know
to
what?
plan it.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of someone else. It wasn't her.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
And
what-
JT, maybe we need to do some planning here.
Here's my
Well, what
big
are you
thing.
trying to do?
So I'm talking to my brothers about it. I was like, big thing. I want to do beer dye and like, maybe beer pong.
Oh yeah, little
In the
drinking
house.
games.
At
Yeah,
the house.
Less
by
is
the
more.
pool.
I like drinking
Less
games.
is more.
Yeah.
Less activities outdoors. We're not chicks going out there with a tassel,
Yeah.
and less is more.
What's wrong with some
Stay-
drinking games?
No, that's at the house. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Oh, so you're
Don't
into
be
that.
concerned
Okay.
about we need to plan like 5 fucking activities outside of the house every
Yeah.
day.
Are you gonna get? Are you looking to max party or what's your ideal sitch?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to rip and roar all throughout.
Yeah, I
No,
think you would.
I don't want to.
Okay, amen.
I don't want to
Then,
like.
then there it is.
I don't want to touch on something that you don't. What's the stripper situation? Are they off limits as far as strip
I was
clubs?
I was talking to my brothers that we may go. I mean, they can certainly come over.
I love the way you said that. They can certainly
Yeah.
come over.
We were talking about for dinner, like first night steak dinner, and I think you recommend a good restaurant. And
Oh
then,
yeah, that's a very good restaurant. There's not. I've done my research because I usually go to spring training there every year. For some reason,
that's
they're
right.
going this year.
Yeah, last time we went to Phoenix, you brought us to the good pizza place.
yeah, that place is
Yeah.
awesome.
So that place is pretty reliable. So
Yeah, so I
but
think
anywhere.
beer games Friday, steak dinner. Maybe we go out to bars or a strip club,
And somebody wanted to golf.
and then maybe golf Saturday morning, and then
That's it.
then
That's
more
it,
drinking games, and then maybe just stay at the house.
Yeah, so you want to stay at the house.
When is it?
March or May 1st.
May 1st.
Okay.
Yeah. But are you
Weather
gonna
will be
drive
nice then,
there?
right?
You, gonna,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
you guys driving?
No, you gotta fly.
They're
Fly.
fine. Yeah,
And then you gotta bring your clubs with too.
yeah.
Yeah, Strider was
yeah.
saying he was going to rent sticks.
Yeah.
We got to figure out the location and see what the rental situation is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, if I'm being totally honest, I'm like kind of 50-50 on golf. We'll see.
Yeah.
Then let's
Well,
not do it.
Look,
Yeah, golf's kind of a lot.
you got to
you're not
remember
into it,
we're
baby.
not 20 years old anymore, so you're gonna need some rest, and that's why the house is a good place to do most of this stuff.
Yeah.
And then just go out.
Yeah, because
And then
golfing
go out and do bars.
Golfing
and stuff
with that
too.
many guys is gonna be like a 5.5 hour thing.
Especially if you're really hungover from the night before. Like
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
push it to the hilt, you don't want to be all banged up on the course.
Yeah.
Hurting.
Could be fun to just have beers on the course though.
Yeah, that is true. It's a lot of fun. You get in a good group and you're just ripping them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like
not really
drinking
taking
and
it
playing
seriously.
golf because, you know, I'm not going to do good anyways, so you might as well be freaking drunk for it.
Yeah. Joe, if you come, will you dance with the strippers? And what I mean by that is
Dance with them? I mean,
take your cock out.
I'm not a big strippers guy.
Will you be a stripper?
Ooh,
Okay,
like a
all
cop
right.
outfit?
Yeah, I'll be the stripper if I come.
I just thought of an idea. Should we see if we have anybody that was willing to sponsor Joe's trip to your bachelor party? But Joe would have to do something to earn it, like a sponsorship.
He's got to show us his dick.
Well, he has to do something. If Joe can't just get a free ride to your bachelor party, so he has to, like, you know, do something as far as the life of the party or walk around in a thong or something.
I guarantee it.
And then we could throw it out there. Go fund me.
If I walk around in a thong the whole time,
Yeah. I mean, we're just throwing it out there to the stokers, and
I
think my ass is looking good these
What if
days.
you have to? What if we get like a 10 out of 10
looking
Scottsdale chick, and a 10 out of 10 Scottsdale
Wow.
chick is like a 20 out of 10 anywhere else?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
by far the hottest people in the world live in Scottsdale. What if you got to bang a 10 out of 10 Scottsdale chick in front of all of us?
oh yeah, like a cuck situation.
Like a little eyes wide open.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think I could get on
And
board.
a couple of Chad's friends are. What if Chad's brothers are, you know, full cucking it, stroking themselves during it?
Yeah, I mean that could be
Big shout out to Mark and Bill.
That would be funny. If we don't tell anyone else that that's what's happening,
Yeah.
and we're like, guys, we have the
We got
strippers
a
are
show.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
Just Joe fucking someone.
You know what I told
It's
my
got to be
wife?
in the daytime. I like this kind of stuff in the daytime.
I told my wife, I said, we don't know I don't know what Chad's deal with this. It's a bachelor party, so there should be some stripperdom involved, but you know, sometimes the fiance doesn't like or whatever. So it's either going to be stripper friendly, or I'm going to have to just, when you sleep. Or I was thinking like I can get a contingent. I can get a contingent, and we'll just go.
You just go by
Later, fellas.
yourself.
Yeah.
We went to I went to my bachelor. My
With a
brother.
bunch of guys you don't know who are meeting you for the first time, and you're like, guys, it's been real, but I gotta hit the strip club.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a.
I feel like they know. They know.
it's an odd moment. Yeah.
Where's Kevin? You're like, he'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah. Chad, your buddy's very honest.
Yeah.
I'm just a traditionalist. But
I'll go with you. I'll go with you to strip. I'm not a big strip club guy, but I'll have a ball going with you.
you know what
That'd
I did?
Be fun.
I went to my brother-in-law's bachelor when he was married to my sister.
I might like it now even. Yeah.
I went to his bachelor party is actually in Scottsdale as well, because it was a spring training bachelor party, and me and my buddy went just to go, and he was with us like because he's older than us and stuff like that, and they just went to sleep. But we're at a bachelor party, so I forced my friend to come, and we just went to this, and it wasn't even fun. Like there was the strip club in Scottsdale, and it wasn't even a good time.
Yeah.
I don't even, I'm not like I just
You just want to check the box.
I feel like it's a tradition.
Yeah.
Like you have to.
I hear you.
You either have to come there or you go there, and so
like, did you even go on a bachelor party trip if you didn't get strippers?
so it's good to hear. It's good to hear that we might see Chad go ape wild. Maybe
That'd be fun,
barf.
man.
Do you think you might
Yeah.
barf?
You know what I'm
Yeah,
gonna set
you
up
could
is I'm
definitely
gonna do IVs for Saturday.
I definitely gotta do IVs.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Shots? What shots are we doing these days?
I'll do tequila.
I do Jaeger.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You do that now?
Yeah.
You do it at the
you do
at the
Jaeger,
Naughty
wow.
Pig?
Yeah, they have a Jaegerator.
Do you Jaeger
Oh,
bombs?
nice. So it comes out nice and
No,
cold.
no Jaeger bombs. We're too old
Yeah,
for that.
I find when you do a bomb, things go
we
south.
just do chilled Jaeger shots.
Such an iconic bottle.
Yeah, it's delicious.
What is it? It tastes like black licorice, right? I haven't had it.
Yeah,
since I was a-
Kinda. I mean,
did too
not
much in
quite.
college.
It's
It
not
makes me
that
barf.
strong,
Yeah.
but
It's what Metallica used to drink.
it's good.
I still am laughing.
Yeah, I'll do a
Everyone
shot of
gather around
Jaeger with a
like,
beer.
Joe has, we do want Joe fuck this girl.
I was doing during the Bears during the Bears run. I was doing
Straightforward
rally
sex.
shots of Jaeger.
Yeah, we're like, Joe, can you switch up the positions? No.
We could. I mean, that would be fun if we took our goal for your bachelor party was to get Joe a lady. So we go out, in Scottsdale, they have that open air bar place where just all the people are, and there's
I
probably
like
other
those.
bachelor
I
parties.
like open air. You can see everybody. It's nice.
But I feel like we actually might
Sun's
be too
out.
old for that. Didn't we go, like, when we were doing the Tempe Improv, we took
Yeah.
a cab out there just to watch people,
we just people watched, went to a couple different bars, got some pizza. It was fun.
Well, I don't even know if
I think
that's-
the move is to go hard at the bars in the daytime. That's where it's at.
That's fun.
The day drinking bar scene.
I mean, day drinking.
Yeah, if I had to
is
gauge
fun.
rum, I think I'm going to take Friday night easy because I don't like being hurt
go
on the
hard.
second
Yeah,
night.
But go
so-
hard during the day,
And
though.
then I'll go
Friday.
hard on the second day.
Yeah.
No, but you're gonna go hard Friday in the day.
No, I think I'm going to go hard Saturday. I'm
Just easy
I'm
all
kind
the
of a
way
bitch.
Friday.
Even on the
Ooh,
cruise,
kind of a bitch move.
in our last fantasy draft. I pick one day and I sprint the whole day, but I can't.
Yeah.
I'm soft. I can't do 2 days in a row.
Dude, what
I
if
can do two, but that's
what if
it.
Joe
Yeah.
bangs a stripper?
I'm not doing that.
Sorry to the listeners, man. I know
sorry.
that's soft ass shit. No, I'm apologizing for myself.
Okay. Joe bangs one of the strippers.
Yeah, why is he
fuck.
bang? I want him to bang a stripper, to be honest.
Why?
That'd be awesome.
But not in a situation where they hit it off. I
You've
want
been
them to hit it off.
Weren't you having a texting correspondence with one of the greatest female porn stars?
I
You were?
don't want to talk about that.
Okay, never mind.
Can you tell us off mic?
Yeah, I can tell you off. Yeah,
Was it flirtatious or just friendly?
Yeah, I'd say
Who could
I'd say
say?
mostly friendly, but
did you stroke
just
yourself to
somebody that I
that in the
met.
DMs?
Did she reach out to you? Is she
well,
texting you?
no, I mean we're not in talks anymore, but
Right,
but
but
that, it was fun though.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
correspondence.
Well, tell
This
the
is
people
all
what
fun.
happened.
we don't give enough value to a little correspondence. Like sometimes
Yeah.
just a little rhythm back and forth with someone exciting.
Yeah,
it's a nice thing.
Yeah, it was just nice. It was just I met her at the
You guys were
comedy
writing each other
store, and it
letters.
was it was cool. She's very nice,
Oh.
and yeah, nothing happened, and
Can you tell me who it is?
I'm not necessarily sure if
I'll
I
tell you,
wanted it to. I'll tell you after.
I'll tell him now because I want to get his reaction on camera.
Yeah, so you might not.
You know what happened? Joe told me who it was.
Chad, do it again, but act crazy when I say it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy Joe, are you kidding me?
Yeah, see, I don't want to. We
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Leave
we
both
shouldn't.
in.
Don't. We're not saying that because I don't want to.
Joe told me
Talk
who
about
it is, and I was like, I don't know who this is, but when JT gets here, ask him. And then he tells JT's already, oh, she's great.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I knew who she was too. I mean, JT told me who it was. I didn't know who it was.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of
just
that.
an informed guy.
I don't watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, after we did a podcast where we were talking, was it the one we talked to the porn star who's now she's now like a union person?
Oh, yeah, Alana Evans.
But we were talking about another porn
She's
star, and she was sort of goth, and I never heard of her before. But you guys were really like pumping her up. I guess she was popular like 20 years.
Belladonna, because we ran into her one time.
So I tried to
You
like.
ran into her?
I didn't. That's overstating. I saw her at the Westwood Whole Foods one time.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I ran into her like we're old friends.
Westwood Whole Foods.
Yeah. Yeah, I was getting a burrito, and then it was me, Strider, and I
Wait,
grabbed her. We were all like,
She's like at the salad bar.
yeah,
You're
she was just cruising around. We were like, holy shit.
That sounds like a good story. Hey, you know, a new Erewhon just opened up.
Yeah.
I'm going to be scouting talent over there.
Dude, West Hollywood
Yeah.
already has an Air one. Now it has two.
Yeah, there's one on Santa Monica, right by that Shake Shack.
Hey Joe, I think if you stopped eating at Erewhon, you might be able to go to Chad's bachelor party.
I don't go there. I don't. I went there years ago when I had a lot more money.
When we
I
lived
go
together.
there. I go there. This was the first time I was there in forever. I just went by there because it was new. But
JT bought me some $30 strawberries from there.
Well, because we'd been talking about it for a while, and we were like, are they really that good? So we had Harrison do a blind testing on the strawberries.
Between
And he liked
those
the
and, like,
cheaper ones
Yeah, the
more.
Driscolls.
Oh, really?
At,
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
they were fine. They weren't worth the money.
What, just
They
like
were-
a bushel of strawberries,
no,
$30?
just a normal carton.
Yeah, like a little.
Yeah, they had some special strawberry that they were doing there, and me and Kev were like, "Is it really that good?"
Yeah, it's like
this
Japanese.
guy.
No, it wasn't
Yeah.
that he got, but he couldn't find that or something. That's like
Yeah.
$100 or something, right?
Someone got me that one.
Oh,
it
it's a
doesn't even
$20.
taste that good. Yeah, the Driscoll ones are the best. But you know what? Okay, so they do sell Driscoll at like upscale grocery stores, and they market crazy up. Like if you get them at Erewhon, they're like $6 more expensive than if you get them at like Smart and Final. But is it just trying to understand it? Does Driscoll give their better product to the upscale store, or is it just all the same Driscoll?
I imagine
It's all the same.
It's insane.
I think, but
Yeah.
the ones you got from Erewhon that were like $30, like if you had to choose between both, I'd probably choose those ones. Just they were a little. I could imagine like if you're using it in a high end restaurant and you need it like
to
every
have like a specific flavor.
every
to
strawberry has to be consistent for the dessert. It might be
Yeah.
worth that. But if you're just
Those
eating
were
them,
organic, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. They were.
I mean,
guess.
big hit in the Maha community right now on the glyphosate.
What's glyphosate?
What's
Is that in
glyphosate?
Is that in
Bro,
strawberries?
What are you even doing? It's destroying the topsoil. It's giving us monohomogeneous vegetation. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's linked to.
I'm actually serious, it is
It's
bad.
destroying our gut flora. It's linked to a ton of cancers. I think lymphoma is maybe the big one.
I've been seeing a lot of beef tallow on the aisles when I go to stores now.
That's big.
I've been seeing a
the
lot of beef
tallow's
tallow.
big.
Yeah, what does that mean? I've heard of that. Beef tallow.
You gotta, you got when you're eating French fries. I guess you gotta fry it in beef tallow, and they'll make you slightly less fat.
No, I eat plant-based. No beef tallow for me.
You have to watch the documentary now about Chicago because it's like you. It's about this.
It's called Chicago?
Yeah, I forget the exact name, but yeah.
Joe, when was the
Oh,
last
that's
time
cool.
you had an Italian beef?
Oh,
Gotta be at least 2 years.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
That Portillo's.
When's your next Chicago trip?
I don't know. Probably sometime in the summer. Yeah.
Joe, you know they got a Portillo's in Mesa, next to the Cubs
Oh,
spring
that's
training
right. Yeah,
stadium.
there's one out there.
Or is it Tempe, or I think it's from Tempe or Mesa. Or one of those,
Yeah,
right?
Mesa's
should
where the
go.
Cubs stadium
Should we go
is.
there and taunt Joe? We'll all go there.
I'll get fries.
Oh,
Do
so
you
you're
hate
coming
Portillo's?
now? Okay.
What?
Do you hate Portillo's?
No, I don't hate it. I would eat it. I just don't eat it.
You could get a milkshake.
Oh, that looks good.
I always loved it.
Jesus, shove that in my pee hole.
How is your diet these days? Do you find it tough to maintain, or are you just kind of cruising?
No, I'm cruising. I feel amazing, so it's great. Yeah, I don't deviate. It's been life changing, honestly.
That's
And
awesome.
it's incredible, and I feel great. My dick's still big.
You look great. Your
People are like,
skin
"Oh,
looks
you-
really good.
Yeah,
Your dick hasn't lost
I've
any
gotten
weight.
that. Yeah, no, and
You
people
guys
are
all
like,
have nice skin.
Thank you.
I probably got the
It's
readiest
hard.
skin here. Chad always has great complexion.
Oh, thanks.
I got the.
How'd you avoid any sun damage? What do you attribute that to?
Good mindset.
Bang.
no, but if you eat healthy too, your skin is going to be healthy, and the sun won't burn it.
I haven't been eating that healthy lately. I kind of just eat whatever. I've
yeah,
been
but
running
you,
a lot.
Yeah, you do enough physical activity though.
Joe, what are your thoughts on the war?
This is going to be a hilarious topic.
Joe, have you ever banged
is
a
that?
Persian woman?
That's a really good question. I want to say yes.
But you want to, right?
I mean, I don't know if I knew that she was, like, sometimes when you meet people just for a short period of time, you don't get into, hey, what's your nationality talk. So I want to say yes.
okay.
They're beautiful.
I mean, Joe, they're yeah.
And yeah, I'm definitely open to it now.
Joe,
for
if I
sure.
had picture me, if I
Again,
had
to do it
long
again.
hair, if I had
Oh my
long hair,
God.
would you bang me?
Yes, sir.
Just picture me as a woman.
Please
No.
ask me again. I'll kiss you right now.
Yeah.
Do you still have the-
like these
Do you
eyelashes
still
right
have
here,
the,
Joe?
you still have the
Imagine
thick,
that
do you
as
still
a
have the
woman.
thick stash?
Yeah, but on my vag.
All right, then yes.
Yeah.
Keva, how are our Persian friends feeling
How are Persian friends feeling? What does that mean?
about the war?
About the war? It's I don't speak for all Persians, but it's it's happiness to see these motherfuckers get blown up. But you know, as I'm Persian, but I'm also American, and it's sort of like, well, you also, there is a constitution, and you want some kind of explanation, and it's a little, I think it's a little unreasonable just because I like, you know, the oppressors being blown up, that not everybody is Iranian and Persian, and you know, the country should have some say in whether or not they want to go to war. But that fucking dictator was a piece of shit, and there's nothing but joy in that situation. But again, there's, at least in my mind, there's this duality, because you know, I'm a little biased because, you know, I haven't met like 95% of my family.
Yeah.
So I haven't met any grandparents. I've met one of my first cousins like in Norway, and he's also exiled. So this dictatorship has basically destroyed my family, a bunch of family, or isolated at least my part of it. So I don't even know. I don't have that kind of life experience, and it's because of these motherfuckers, these that claim to speak to God and do all. So there's a whole pent up rage, but you know, that doesn't mean the whole country shouldn't have a clear idea of what, you know, when you're going to war.
Can you explain? So are you not able to go into Iran, or you don't go because it's unsafe?
I could theoretically go, but when they see my tattoos that show like a protest, it's generally not. I could theoretically go, but in those kind of countries, you just never know.
And so, like Amir,
and especially since I fucked seals.
Right.
Yeah.
And so Amir's dad is there, right? Did Amir grow up there?
No, he grew up in Georgia.
Yeah.
He grew up in Georgia. So
his dad moved back.
His dad moved back. Okay. Mm-hmm. And does Amir visit his dad?
No,
I don't think so.
No, he doesn't go.
So you could go, but like, for example, my dad, when he moved here before the in the early 70s.
Yeah.
He never went back to Iran after that. So his whole life from the early 70s, he never went back. One of my uncles that's here, he went back once in like 1980. Got stuck there for a little bit. He said, fuck that. He never went back.
Yeah, that sucks. You never got to meet a lot of your family. That
sucks. I know some of my cousins through just like Instagram now, where we message each other. But
that's nice.
It's a whole different, like I have a cousin who was, you know, they basically kidnapped her and threw her in like it's a whole different experience. A lot of, one of my cousins, I guess, was telling us that she wasn't even political, and just a bunch of her friends died just in the protest last month, where they're just mowing people down on the street, you know?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
And I'm over here talking about Joe's cock.
Yeah.
We do have some things we should be grateful for. Have you gone to any of the like celebrations, like in LA? Like
no, in Westwood? No, I didn't go into you know, I'm still like, okay, the motherfucker's dead, but the regime's still there, so we don't even know
how it's going to unfold.
It's a relief
what
that
next.
that guy's dead, but you know, there's a whole bunch of grifters that might want to. I don't know, anybody who tells you they know it's fucking going to happen doesn't know. There's a lot of people that like they didn't even know anything about Iran, and now you see them all in the podcast, and like they're all experts on Iran and war. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so who fucking knows? Yeah, but it's been a weird, you know, I can't even, because of that regime, I've never been able to jack off to my own people, if that makes sense. You know, Joe, you're Italian, so you just type in Italian porn, and there's just a whole library of just great Italian porn. If you're Latino, Latina porn, black, white, Asian, there's all this porn. You can type in Persian or Iranian porn. There's nothing that's whackable on it, because it's all just like grainy shit. You know, it's not. I've never met most of my family, and I can't even experience. I mean,
it's not
that side of it.
Yeah, it's not the same country, but that's why it was such a big deal when Mia Khalifa started doing porn.
Yeah, but it's not for Persian. We're different. It's not the same. She's Lebanese. It's just not. it's not the same.
Well, hopefully that gets
Can you
to come
imagine?
true. Yeah, hopefully you get it.
Yeah, there
Hopefully
should
you get
be
it, brother.
there should be porn represented in all walks of life.
Joe, you watch Italian porn? That's some pretty good porn.
I've never
Oh,
Googled
there's
it
some great porn stars.
specifically, but now that you've mentioned it,
Especially if you like more classic type of 80s and 90s porn. There's some
yeah,
really
I don't
good ones.
mind it.
A lot of nun porn too, like where there'll be like nuns in a monastery. and then
Yeah,
they're
I
There's
just
don't
a
know
lot
about
of
that.
religion stuff.
what do you mean?
Like you like to kind of pull back the distance between sexuality and religion.
You would say that, but I'm just saying in Italian, it's just
No, but I'm saying that because even in the text thread with Chad's bachelor party, you'll often bring up like, "Hey, I know we're all men of God, but we got to jack off."
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just trying to be, I'm just trying to entertain
But
the
is
folks
it because
in the
of
group chat.
is it? I guess the reason I bring it up too is because you mentioned it when you were talking about Iran. Is it because of Khomeini? Like, are you so annoyed by leadership associating themselves with God as a way to oppress people?
I mean, that could be like subconscious when your life, or it's not even my life. I'm lucky to be here, but it's
you're
like
connected to
your existence. Like, because I would have grown up there if it wasn't for him. And it's somebody up there claiming he's talking to God, and then he's just killing and repressing people and making
Yeah.
everybody's fucking life miserable. So I don't think it helps. It doesn't help me with looking at religion positively, but at the same time, I don't think, I also just don't believe the stories. So I think even
Right.
without that context, I don't think I would be going to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you think if Joe went into Iran before he died, the dictator, if he would arrest Joe for having a big cock?
Yeah, that could be. That he
that-
could be seen as a spy in the cock.
Or maybe it's disrespectful.
They might just arrest the cock. They have special handcuffs for his cock.
Leave the cock alone. That'd be.
No, Joe has Middle Eastern in him. Joe, right? Somebody in your family did a
Yeah,
test.
you do look a little Middle Eastern.
I mean, I think my parents did 23andMe at some point.
Somebody,
Yeah, I
you-
think there was some.
Weren't you not that Italian?
he's Sicilian, so
I gotta
that mixes
ask,
with Middle Eastern.
Didn't you
yeah.
come back? You were like 10% Italian.
I gotta ask my dad again. There was a lot of Greek there. It was mostly
Ooh.
Greek and
Oh.
Italian.
That's a good combo for a big schlong.
And then, yeah, I believe the
Yeah.
other was like Middle Eastern, and I forget what else. But
But my mom said
Yeah.
Arabs have giant shafts.
Your mom said that.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said. I don't know how
because
she
your
knows,
mom
but she said
said that,
Arabs.
yeah. Well, I'll
So
tell you how she
he
knows.
might.
She
Yeah,
said
he
that
might have.
verbatim.
Yeah.
He might have
When
some.
did your mom say that? And
Yeah.
what was happening? When did your mom say that to you?
Just I don't know what the context of it was, but she did mention that Arabs have big shafts.
Did she say it exactly?
I don't know
like
why
that?
we were talking. We don't usually talk about cock.
yeah, with your
Right.
mom, I would
Not
think
with my
so.
mom.
Yeah.
My sister, we talk about cock.
How did it come up?
Yeah, that makes more
I
sense.
honestly don't
Dig-
know, but
dig
that's
a
what.
little bit,
No,
dig a
that's
little
what.
bit.
That's what stuck in my mind.
Did she use the word shaft?
No, she said I don't know what she maybe penis.
Oh, so she meant the whole penis, or did she just mean the part absent the head?
Were you talking about balls?
The shaft.
I'm pretty sure she was focused on shaft. And I don't know, maybe it's something growing up in, that's something known. Like maybe if you grow up in the Middle East, it's known that Arabs have big penises.
Yeah,
I didn't
don't-
know that.
Yeah, I didn't know
But
that.
it
either,
makes me
but
feel
that's-
connected to them. Like,
Yeah.
oh, we do have a lot in common.
Well, it's more, Iran's more mixed, but some of the Arab countries are more, you've heard if you come from a climate where it's more hot and desert climate, your appendages, I have a bit about this, so I'm not going to go to my bit, but
Do it.
the appendages sort of are longer.
Interesting.
So that might be, I don't know I don't know if you have a lot of Arab stokers, but
Yeah, we do.
if
We
they
have a
could
lot.
send in their penis size.
It's our 6th largest contingent.
So, I mean, Joe, your cock might not even be Italian. You might have an Arab
It
cock.
could be. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Amir claims to have a big penis, but
I think he does. Oh, you know what? He does.
he does.
Because
yeah.
he's always told me that he has a big schlong.
Yeah, he has
And-
brought it up.
Yeah, he's brought it up a couple times. And then
Brought up.
me and him and Chad went into the water in Santa Monica in our boxers. And you remember, because afterwards he was freaking out. He thought he got sick from the
Oh,
water.
yeah? Oh, and you saw some,
Dude,
an outline?
his thing was a heavy outline.
Now, do you
Like,
think
it was bulbous
All right.
because his boxers were all wet. We didn't have swim trunks, so you could see like, and like I didn't even have it. And his was like, it looked like a moose knuckle just sitting in there.
Good for him.
Joe, does that make you feel a little jealous, or do you think you're still bigger than him?
Well,
He might be bigger than Joe.
No,
I'm putting it down right now. Amir Kabiri, the man from Santa Monica, might have a bigger dick than you, Joe Marrese.
We might have to have a schlong
be
off.
number 2.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if
We
he
might
has
have to have a schlong off.
What's that like to know that your top spot might get murked?
Well, I don't know. There hasn't been any kind of other verification. Like I have that whole condom
We've never
story.
seen yours.
You
Yeah,
have
that's
a
the condom
story.
story,
But what-
which
but
you
what are-
attributed. You told me the condom story.
Yeah.
And then we have one woman that you slept with who said, yes, your
JT,
dick
I have
is
another.
huge.
I have another
Yeah, who?
confirmation.
Oh, your buddy peed next to him at the Dresden, right?
Oh yeah, that's another confirmation.
Okay, that's 3.
Brad
Yeah.
said he saw your cock.
No,
at
I don't want
Dresden.
that.
Wow,
Why are
Brad
guys?
saw
I don't want
it?
guys looking at me at the Dresden.
They
when
were
I'm
taking
peeing.
a
All right,
piss and he was
who's
looking
the
at-
other one? What's the other
There
evidence?
needs to be the wall
Joe,
thing.
didn't we were talking and somebody was at the bar with you and some woman was stroking your cock under the bar and then your outline of your cock was seen.
Okay.
Who saw it? And can someone give like details?
I don't know, but Joe, I'm trying to support you.
Yeah,
here.
no, I
You know,
do appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think Amir has these
So
kind of
are you
stories.
saying Brad is lying and he didn't see your cock in the Dresden
No,
bathroom?
I think that's great.
Whoa.
It's building
Sue
my
him
case.
for defamation for saying you have a big cock.
Amir-
and then when we go into discovery, you'll have to show us your dick.
that happened.
So Amir
Yeah.
needs more evidence like this. Like I have all these credible stories from credible
I'm a
sources.
credible source, and
Yeah.
I've been a
But
big
I'm just saying
proponent
Amir
of
doesn't
pushing
have-
the Joe has the biggest dick
Yeah.
narrative.
Yeah.
I've been behind that story
JT.
from the jump.
That happened. Did you guys read the article I sent you? There's a former NFL player and he's suing his ex-wife because she went on a podcast and said he had a huge cock.
Oh yeah,
And he's suing her
For
I
defamation.
think for defamation. I don't know. I didn't read a complaint.
he's suing her for shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah, he's saying you are
Yes.
destroying my life because I don't want people to
He's a
know
classy
how big
guy.
my cock was, which is ridiculous.
I don't think I've said this on the pod. Okay. Oh, Matt Khalil. Oh, you know what? My buddy's buddies with that guy. And Rhino Flanagan's buddies with him. Matt Khalil went to Modern Day. I think he went to one of my rival high schools. I think he blocked my brother. Like in football. Might have been his brother Ryan. Yeah, because he's got a huge dick. Good for him. All right, did you know, like, if you try to, in some states, if you try to watch porn, you have to put your ID into the computer?
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that.
And then you have to do a
Comedians
face
are
scan.
talking about it.
Yeah, I'm talking about it on stage, too.
Okay.
I'm glad they're talking about it, actually.
Yeah.
It's going to take all of us. It's insane.
Have you ever done it?
No. I've thought about it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to.
It's crazy.
Wasn't it?
Because then if there's like a data leak or something like that, or a hack, like
Yeah.
there's a freaking photo of your face, and then maybe they'll have it like connected to what you looked at next. Like,
It's insane.
Yeah.
I don't mind talking about being a pervert, but I like being in control of it. I don't want someone else to just like.
It's insane.
just
throw
a
that
couple
in.
states right now, right?
You know, it's
It's a lot.
25.
25?
Yeah.
It's a lot. You got Texas,
shit.
Florida, Tennessee, Utah.
You can get a VPN, but you can't like. There's still some blocks there, but you know what's crazy? This is like what I was trying to do in my bit. You can look. You don't need ID to look at the Epstein files, so you can literally read about like the most heinous crimes in history. They're like, oh, we don't mind if you're a kid, but like if you just want to see some good wholesome big jugs and big dicks, they're like, no, you got to do a face scan and do your
Yeah.
ID. You're like, well. How's that make any sense?
Did you watch those depositions? Hillary Clinton.
I
and
watched
Bill,
clips of Hillary.
and the Bill Clinton. It was just like it was. If you're just looking at it as a lawyer and you're just like, I'm like waiting for questions that are.
She looks good.
She gives terrible speeches, but I thought she was good in the deposition.
Joe, how do you think you would survive in that deposition? Are you concerned they might depose you?
No, I'm not concerned. I wouldn't be there. If I was there, I would just be like, all right, yeah, you got me. It's like, hey, if you're there, why are you there? That's how I am with jury duty. Like if I'm going to jury duty, I'm voting guilty.
That's a
It's like,
perfect way
hey, it's
to
like,
get out
hey,
of
it's like,
jury
hey,
duty.
it's like, hey, buddy, why are you here? I've never had to go to court and be on a trial.
What if Joe get arrested and you're gonna change your fucking tune?
I'm not gonna get arrested.
Once the police state comes in.
Yeah, first they came for the people who were on trial, and I said nothing. And then they came for the people who didn't go to jury duty, and I said nothing. And then they came for Joe Marrese, and all I had was my fat cock.
Yeah. Watch, they make fat cocks legal.
I mean,
I'm not, because that's very in conflict with Kevin, who's a very pro the law type of person.
I mean, I'll march every day for the cocks.
Amen.
Big update for my older son. He got in trouble at school.
Oh,
He whipped it out and pissed on the playground.
Yeah.
But so they had to tell us about it. But I wasn't upset. Because I feel like he wasn't doing it as like, hey, look at me. I think he's working on not peeing his pants.
okay.
So he went out, hey, because I've been showing him in the shower. I told him, hey, if you're in the shower, just pee in the hole. You can do that if you want, right? Don't get around. Just have good aim, pee in the hole, in the drain.
Oh.
If he's in the shower, I told him he can do that.
The way you did this was confusing.
Yeah.
I should cut the hands.
He's peeing on the equipment, though. What about the wood chips? There's plenty of wood chips he can pee in.
Yeah, he doesn't know that yet,
Well,
but we had to tell him. But I thought it was a good, because instead of, being, when they're playing sometimes, they get so into playing, he'll just pee his pants instead of going to the teacher and going in the bathroom.
Yeah,
so this time he peed on the playground. So now we just have to explain, good job. You peed and you didn't pee your pants, but next time don't pee on the playground.
Yeah.
Yeah, kids are going to slip.
Yeah, they might slip.
How was it? What did you think about when we went to Paw Patrol Live?
Oh yeah, me and JT went to Paw Patrol Live. Did you notice there was a lot of DILFs there? Besides us, a lot of DILFs.
I didn't notice, but I'm
Yeah, did you notice the other hot dads?
Yeah, the hot dads.
You didn't
I'm
notice?
competitive, but I didn't see that.
Next to us, there's a hot dad next to us.
There was one on our row.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
he was
pretty
a
cool.
big guy too.
Yeah, we went in on Thousand Oaks. I don't know if we went in. There should be.
It's a good town.
Well, the first thing you notice, like how popular this Paw Patrol shit. It's all he fucking talks about is Paw Patrol. I want to watch Paw Patrol.
That's funny you guys were in Thousand Oaks, because the show I did that night, that on Valentine's Day, was also in Thousand
I know,
Oaks, so we were
yeah.
nearby.
I was
So-
supposed to do it. I ditched because it was Valentine's
We
Day.
go there. What is it, like 60% sold?
There was a
this
lot of
theater?
empty seats. It made me feel like they really marked up the ticket
It was,
cost.
it was expensive. We were
They
like
gouged us.
120 a ticket.
Yeah.
Paw Patrol was huge.
It was. I think it was
Damn.
because it was Thousand Oaks, and they were doing 2 shows that weekend and then 2 in LA proper
Oh.
the next. So might have spread it out.
Yeah, it was awful, but I mean, and the kids weren't even that into it either. Like Johnson was my son Johnson was he was watching, he was intent, but there was one point where this woman's head was like in front of him and he couldn't even see, and he was just watching her head, and I was asking him like, do you want to move? Do you want to see? You can't see. He's all, no, I'm fine. So he was just staring at the back of her head. JT's daughter wanted no part of it. Did she watch the show, or she?
Yeah, I think it took her a while. She was a little bit. It was a little shocking at first because there's these humans in the outfits and they're really prancing and dancing.
Yeah.
God bless them. And they were just kind of like, what the hell's happening? But then by the second act, I think they kind of got it.
But if I had to rate the actual songs and the plot and the storyline, it was an awful. It was awful.
Damn.
Awful experience.
Sorry to hear that.
We stopped at Starbucks afterwards.
Kevin's the best guy to go to this thing with because every other parent there is kind of like fake having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're all like, "This is great," whatever. And then at one point, Kevin just puts Harry's head down, looks at me and my fiance, and just goes, "This is my fucking nightmare."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But it was. I was so glad to hear because that's what I'm thinking. So I was like, "Oh, fucking thank God, man!" Yeah.
Yeah, there's some parents that'll go up and they'll start like dancing.
I danced a lot.
Yeah,
I
JT
was
danced a
boogieing.
lot, and maybe if I was on like an edible or something, that's what you have to do.
I think that'd be good for you. With that.
Have you found that being on an edible, you're a better parent?
I'm not.
You're more engaged in like the games and stuff, as far as like
Yeah, you know, Jessie Klein wrote a book, and she mentions in that I'm a better mom after like a glass of Chardonnay. I do worry about the weed thing though, just because I'm like I'm already absent-minded. Like I already make a lot of like little mistakes. I'm trying to think when's the last time I was like really baked in front of them.
Yeah, I'm not saying for the normal day-to-day parenting, but like for example, if your kid has like a game he wants to play or a little activity,
kind of wait till they go to bed and then I get ripped.
Yeah, maybe being drunk, I could see how that would be just. Oh, I was really just we'll end it on that. I was went to like a 4th of July like fireworks this year, and we were walking, and this mom and her daughter were sitting on the bench, and you just hear the daughter go. She must have been like 4 or 5 years old, and she's all like, "Mommy, you're drunk again." And then the mom goes, she's like, "You've been drinking again, haven't you?" And then the mom goes, "It's okay. It's 4th of July."
Yeah,
and
it's
I
a
was
good
all,
point.
oh, fuck.
Leave mom alone.
No, it wasn't it was like, oh, that sucks. Like as a kid, when you have to be like, "Mommy, you're drunk again."
Yeah.
Jesus.
Kids see a lot.
Kids are funny. They're clever too. They pick stuff up.
No.
You know what movie they love? They love F1, Top Gun Maverick, and Blue Crush. They're all kinda similar.
We watched
Wow.
I think he liked F1 too.
F1's sick, dude. And
Yeah.
they go, "Brad Pitt, he's a good guy." They know he's handsome.
Where there's a lot of like action and racing stuff.
They love movement. Blue Crush is amazing.
Blue Crush.
I watched Girl Next Door last night.
Oh, dude, how good is that? And dude,
That's a good movie.
I've been seeing
Yeah.
Eliza Cuthbert highlights on TikTok. How did she not become one of the biggest actresses around?
I don't know. I mean, she married like an NHL star.
Yeah,
I
Sean
think.
Avery,
I don't know.
right?
Did
Yeah.
she might have stopped
Does that
acting.
movie have
I
a
think
good?
actually it's someone else. She dated Sean Avery, then she married someone else, I think. Yeah.
Is that Emil Hirsch in that one, or is that a different?
Yeah,
movie?
Emil Hirsch.
Yeah, he was in that.
And
Yeah.
he seemed like such a sweetie.
Yeah,
She's gorgeous in that movie.
yeah, and then like the friends. One of the friends is who's the guy Tarantino disrespected?
Yeah, Eli.
Yeah, Eli.
Paul Dano.
Paul Dano.
Timothy Oliphant is in it.
And then there's Timothy Oliphant, and then the other guy like, it's just that era.
The
and
three
just
legs of the
comedies-
tripod, man.
Yeah, with 3 legs. And he's like, and he's like, so you guys. He talks about like their first time hanging out, and he's telling his friend, he's like, dude, he's like, gay. I would have banged her. Like, it's just so funny, dude.
Right, but they're nerds. Yeah.
They're just
yeah.
nerds.
Dude, the soundtrack is amazing
It's
too.
yeah.
When This Year's Love comes on, when he smooches her at the party and
Yeah.
shafts the fucking jock, that is such a sick scene.
Have you
And
got?
dude,
Yeah. what
it's
was it?
just so like, just watch that movie. It just takes you back to like, can you imagine if you were in high school and like you're just making out with a chick like that? Oh man,
Those were some good. Euro Trip was around that time.
Euro
Dude. That's a
Trip,
good
yeah.
movie, people.
the robot. You kicked my robot balls.
I watched One Battle After Another.
What'd you think?
Oh, it was fucking great.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Sean Penn just doing this crazy ass character. Leo is always he's just good in his roles, and it's sort of like an unusual wacky movie, but I thoroughly enjoyed
Yeah,
this
they're
movie.
they're kind of both being wacky, and everything else in the movie is kind of serious.
Yeah.
Oh, Benicio's a little goofy too.
It kind of like it didn't do well box office wise, right?
Oh no.
But
it
it's
was.
kind of having a come up. Would you say?
I think everyone who saw it really likes it and thinks it was like a really cool movie. But it costs like I think it costs like $180 million or something like that. It's his most expensive movie he's ever made.
Well, just the salaries did probably for Benicio del Toro, Sean
Yeah.
Penn, Leo.
Yeah, it only made $72 million domestic on a $175 million budget.
That's a good
But
movie.
thank God they made it.
Yeah, I still got to
At
see
least we got a
one.
cool movie.
What
I
other
think it's going to
movie-
win Best Picture.
What are movies better than that this year?
Last year, 25.
I thought
that's last
Sinners
year.
was good.
Sinners was good.
I thought Sentimental Value was good.
What about Weapons?
Weapons was
It's
good.
another one I still got to see.
Yeah, those were all good.
Yeah.
I haven't
and
seen
Sinners,
I
I
haven't
still gotta
seen
see
Marty
that.
Supreme yet. I need to see Good
Marty
Fortune,
Supreme
too.
was fine. It was
I
okay.
think it's bad.
But it's not the
That's my
Bob
hot
Dylan.
take.
You got to watch the Bob. Have you seen the Bob Dylan
it's
movie?
incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got to
He's
watch
amazing.
that.
He
Yeah.
should have won for that.
He totally should have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah,
was the
Adrian
one.
Brody just seems like such a cock.
And that movie was weird and bad.
I want to see Good Fortune. You saw that, right?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I've heard good things. All right. Should we call it?
Yeah, it was fun. I think we did it. We covered almost everything.
Yeah.
We did the dong.
Kevin, do you want to take us out with, maybe a prayer or sermon about Joe's dick?
Yeah, a little something. Yeah.
Can we do like a hello, but in a da